All right, family, welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Hello to the family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the round table. Super excited to be here with all of you. As some of you know, and some of you may not know, my name is James Brown Jr. Super excited to be with all of you today. Some of you may know me, some of you may not know me. But let's just say I'm a founding leader with EE Legacies, all right? And I'm super excited to be with all of you today. I'm actually sitting at my dining room table. You know, we talk about the round table. So here we are at the round table together, here to share some information with you. If you are excited, I need you to type in 777 in that chat box. Let me know that you are excited to be at the round table, right? Let us know that you're excited to be here, excited to gain some knowledge. Absolutely. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We have this special time together at the round table. It's like we're all sitting together at my table here, my dining room table, and we want to share some knowledge, share some information, share some things that's going to help us to improve, help us to change our lives. And I'm just excited. I'm just excited to be with all of you today. So again, if you don't see your team on the line, definitely let them know that we are starting at this time. Let me just log in on my phone so I can see the chat box. And we're going to get started, family. We're going to do this. Okay. Hello to myself. All right. So if you're ready to get started, type in ready, type in ready. I know I'm ready. Let me pull up these slides here. And we're going to get into some specialized training for all of you today. All right. Now, here we are. There we are. Can you let me know that you see my slides? Can you see the slides? Type in yes if you can. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let me just do one thing here. There we are. All right. Good stuff. So again, my name is James Brown Jr., AKA, some of you know the rest. And I'm super excited to be with all of you today for our roundtable. This is the first time I'm doing a roundtable with you guys. And I'm super excited to share some information, just share some knowledge, and we're going to have a discussion today. And we're going to talk about some things that are absolutely going to change your mindset, right? It's absolutely going to improve your mindset. You know, sometimes we think negatively. Sometimes we have what we call stinking thinking. And every now and then we just need just a refresher, just a redirection or a correction, a correcting course to keep us on track, right? So today we're going to be talking about at the round table, mind power. Mind power. Who is ready to supercharge their mind, right? Who's ready to absolutely take their mental to the next level when it comes down to doing what we do and how we do it, right? Because in what we do, everything starts and ends within the mind. The mind is your most powerful tool, right? Whatever's in your mind comes through your mouth. So we want to make sure that your mind is right, your mind is steady, your mind is ready to absolutely share information with people. So then you can then attract more people within your business and you can help more people and bless more people in their lives. All right. So today I want you guys to definitely have these points in mind. All right. As we get into this information, I want you to have a growth mindset, family, a growth mindset. Let me go back. A growth mindset. That means an open mind. Now, you guys are on the line, so you definitely have an open mind. But I want you to be receptive, right? Because you can have an open mind and not be receptive to the information, right? So I want you to receive the information, dwell on the information, right? And then I want you to be ready for change, right? Who's ready for change? A change for the better, right? Because that's what we all want. We want to change for the better. Okay. So you have to be ready for change, though. You have to be willing to change. You know why? Because nothing changes if nothing changes, right? And then once we go through this information, then it's time to execute, right? Because if you have all this information and you never execute, what is it for? You just took a whole bunch of notes for nothing. All right. So we have to receive. We have to be open. We have to receive. We have to be ready for change. And then we have to execute. All right. Do you promise? If you say yes, if you agree to these terms and conditions, I want you to type in yes in the chat box. If you agree to the terms and conditions of today's roundtable, then we can move forward, because I have to have your permission in order to engage with you, in order to engage with your mind, in order to help you to grow to the next levels, right? Because there's levels to this, right? There's levels to everything that you get into. And I want to open up your mind to the point that it becomes natural, becomes automated for you to grow and to be the leaders that you need to be in order to grow in this business. All right, let me open up this chat box. There we go. I see a whole bunch of yeses. You promise? All right, Annie says, I promise, I accept. Perfect, perfect. All right, family. So let's get right into it, okay? Repeat after me. All right, everybody repeat after me. Say it out loud. This is the last year of tolerating less than I deserve. Say it again with me. This is the last year of tolerating less than I deserve, right? Who on this line knows and believes that you deserve more, right? Some of us don't. Some of us feel like, oh, I don't think I'm worthy. No, you are worthy. So I want you to have that, number one, have that mindset that no longer will you accept mediocrity. No longer will you accept less. No longer will you tolerate less. You will work, and you understand that you deserve. You deserve it. You deserve to have more. Okay? You deserve to have more, and you deserve greatness. You deserve everything that you receive. Okay? Every good thing, right? We want good things to happen, right? Okay. So say it one more time with me. This is the last year of tolerating less than I deserve. Once you flip that switch and you allow the floodgates to open, you allow your channels to open, you allow your chakras, you allow the universe, some people call it the universe, some people call it God, you allow that to come into your life, right? You open up that channel to accept greatness, to accept success in your life, okay? All right. Now, I want you to ask yourself right now, where do you find yourself? Where do you find yourself? What state do you find yourself in? What country do you find yourself in? No. Where do you mentally find yourself? All right. Where do you see yourself today? This is a Sunday, great Sunday afternoon, little overcast in Atlanta right now. But where do you find yourself? Well, I find myself somewhere between inspiring people, working on myself, dodging negativity, and slaying my goals. So where do you find yourself? Right? Do you find yourself inspiring people? Do you believe that you can inspire people? Do you understand that you are a leader? And being a leader comes with influence. Do you understand that you have influence? You understand that? You're influencing someone, or you're being influenced by someone. But you are leaders. All of you on the line are leaders. So find yourself between inspiring others, working on yourself. That's important. I'm glad you guys are on the line, because this is part of the work. This is part of the process that many of you may know of, heard of. This is part of the process that many of the top leaders, myself included, we've all had to go through in working on ourselves in private, right? In private, behind closed doors, not in front of the shine, but behind, right? Dodging that negativity is important, right? How many people have just today has dodged some negativity? Negativity came your way and you was able to, like brush yourself off, get away from the negativity. How many people today had negativity come your way, right? But you were able to dodge past it, okay? Absolutely, absolutely. And slaying your goals is important, okay? Let's keep going. So if you go to work on your goals, your goals will go to work on you. I'm gonna say that again. If you go to work on your goals will go to work on you, and they will go to work on you. You're going to have to strive. You're gonna have to put in work. You're gonna have to go through this process, right? If you go to work on your plan will go to work on you too, okay? There's a process. Not everybody said it was going to be easy, but we always say it's going to be worth it. But whatever good things we build end up building us, right? Now, this is a deep statement. This comes from one of my mentors, my longtime mentors from afar, Jim Rohn. So as we're going through this process with Epic, as we're going through this process, some of us are in evolution, some of us are in Epic as well, some of us are just in Epic. Whatever process that we're going through, whatever journey that we're going through, we have to understand that it's going to build us up. The good things and the bad things, the negative and the positives. Definitely the negatives are going to build us up. Okay, I always say the no's build us, the yeses build our business. The no's build us, but the yeses build our business. So if we understand that process, then there's no need for us to stop, right? There's no need for us to stop going towards our goals. Once we understand, family, that we're absolutely going to be smooth sailing, and sometimes we're going to hit some rocks along the way, but either way, it's going to build us up to be greater leaders. Now, here's a major one right here. This is major right here. And I hope you have your pads and pens. If you're screenshotting, great. Absolutely. This is big right here. And this is, I'm talking to you guys, but I'm also talking to myself, right? We're training each other. We're sitting at the round table together. Train your mind to be stronger than your feelings. How many people, be honest, you could type in the chat box, right? Not today, say it, right? Type in the chat box. How many people are having a struggle sometimes with allowing your feelings to overcome your journey, right? Having your feelings to disable you from moving forward in your business and in your life, right? Thank you for being honest. Thank you. Thank you for being honest. Like all of us deal with this. All of us deal with our feelings and our emotions, right? But we have to train our minds to be stronger than our feelings. I like to say it like this. We have to pray to have discernment between how we feel and what's real. Between how we feel and what's real, right? So sometimes how we feel overtakes us, right? It overtakes us like, this person is acting like this, or this person didn't talk to me, or this, whatever the case is. Sometimes we get so caught up in that we let it stop us from focusing on our goals. Not knowing all along, it's just a distraction, family, right? Sometimes things happen in our lives to see if we truly want to achieve the goals that we pray for, that we work for, right? So we have to get out of our feelings and get focused on our goals and helping other people win, and by default, we win, right? So in our evolution deal, we say, don't catch feelings, catch flights. In Epic, we said, don't catch feelings, catch pips, okay? Don't catch feelings, catch pips, okay? That's a quotable right there. Go ahead, post it up. Don't forget to tag me, okay? Don't catch feelings, catch pips. And absolutely keep on dodging negativity. Don't allow yourself to be your own worst enemy, right? Train your mind to be stronger than your feelings. Okay, family, there's 6 types of people. Somebody type in the chat box 6. Somebody type in the chat box 6. There's 6 types of people, right? Some of my all-star family, they've heard this and they know this, right? There's 6 types of people, okay? Here we go. So you have the leaders, you have the runners, you have the walkers, you have the sleepers, you have the fakers, and you have the haters, right? So we have the leaders, right? Most of you guys are leaders, right? When you walk and you turn around, people are following you, right? That's a leader. You're a leader. You have influence, right? When you say, hey, this is what we're doing, people usually say, hey, I'm with you on that. You're a leader, okay? Runners, right? We have people who are running, people who are constantly getting folks on the webinars, following up, helping their team, right? Running all the time. Absolutely. We have a lot of runners on this line, right? And if you identify with one of these, definitely type in the chat box. If you feel that you're a leader, you feel that you're a runner, type in the chat box, okay? So we have the leaders, the runners, and then we have walkers. We have people who just, want to focus on Epic University, studying, charting, right? And then they're trading. okay? And then they're sharing what they're trading. And then people are coming to them and say, hey, I see what you're doing. I see you're making money. I want to learn about that, right? So you have the leaders, the runners, the walkers. It's all good, right? I run with the leaders. I run with the runners. I run with the walkers, okay? Because these individuals right here, these 6 types of individuals right here are absolutely moving forward. Some are moving faster than others, but as long as they're moving forward, absolutely, we're going to work with them. We're going to run with them. We're going to walk with them. We're going to lead with them. Okay? Absolutely. So the next 3 people that we have, okay, no problem. The next 3 leaders that we have, or 3 people, types of people that we have, is the sleepers, the fakers, and the haters. The sleepers, the fakers, and the haters, right? So we have people who are sleeping, right? The sleepers. What do we do with sleepers? What do we usually do with sleepers? We let them sleep, right? They came on board with us. They're excited. They're like, yes, I'm with it. I'm open. It's like, all right, we're gonna get you plugged in. I'm gonna put you in the groups. Absolutely, I'm gonna check on you. We're gonna walk together. We're gonna lock arms. Next thing you know, they disappeared. Where'd they go? They fell asleep. Oh no. Okay. 30 days later, they wake up. Hey, I'm here. Great. Let's work together. Let's do this. Let's get get some folks on the call. Let's go to Epic University. Where are you in your university? Are you in the first day, second day, first week, second week? This is what's going on. We got the Saturday trainings, the success labs going on. We got the EE legacies going on every single day during the week. Where are you at? And they fall asleep. Guess what you do with sleepers, family? Type in the chat box. What do you do with sleepers? What do you do with sleepers? There you go. You let them sleep. It's okay. It's okay. That's right. You let them sleep. It's okay. Listen, they may be a family member, they may be a friend, whatever the case is, you just let them sleep and you continue to share. You continue to study. You continue to chart. You continue to do what you have to do, but don't allow that to stop you. Don't allow that to detour you. Don't allow that to distract you. You continue to help the people who are absolutely active, right? The leaders, the runners, the walkers. Then you have the fakers, right? right, fam. Then you have the fakers. Oh man, who likes the fakers? No, nobody likes the faker, right? How do you recognize? I'm not talking to you, Alexa, but thank you. How do you recognize a faker? It's really easy, really simple, right? You show them the deal, you show them what's going on, and they're like, wow, this is incredible. Guess what? You might as well go ahead and get that yacht. Go ahead and do everything you need to do. You're going to go ambassador. I'm going to go ambassador. We're going to go ambassador together. In fact, we're going to go to Epic. We're going to be on the plane together. We're going to make it happen, right? And they're talking a whole lot of stuff, and they do nothing, right? How many people have encountered fakers in your life? Yeah, exactly. They talk a whole lot, they're like, we're about to blow up, right? We're going to blow up. And they do nothing, right? They come on board. Oh, wow. Somebody said my brother. Okay. Sorry about that. Again, what do you do with fakers? Walk away. Just walk away. Just continue to share. Continue to stay in phase 1. Continue to find your aces, right? He said, let them be fake. Right, absolutely. You just keep it moving. And again, some of those fakers, they may be family members. They may be, your significant other. Who knows? Let them be who they are. Exactly. You recognize who they are, okay? And then we got the haters, right? Oh, boy. How many people have encountered haters in their life? Right? Well, some haters, they don't expose themselves, right? They don't expose themselves. They hate behind closed doors or behind computers or whatever the case is, right? They're haters, right? They'll say, hey, congratulations, I knew you could do it. Turn around, they're talking about you behind your back and they're doing certain things to try to stop you from accomplishing your goals. Thank God we are protected, right? Thank God we are blessed. What do you do with haters? You let the haters hate. Let them hate from afar, though, because you don't need to be close, right? A lot of times it's best to disassociate yourself with those people who are hating, because all it does is just bring down your energy. It brings down your energy. It brings down your chakras. It brings down all of that. It stops you. It holds you back from being the leader that you need to be, the runner that you need to be, right? The walker that you need to be. It definitely brings a dark cloud over you, right? Because next thing you know, now you're thinking about how this person is talking about you or doing things to stop you from accomplishing your goals. No, don't waste your energy on the sleepers, the fakers, or the haters. So I want you to ask yourself, which one are you? Be honest with yourself, right? You don't have to type it in the chat box, right? You can write it down. Write down exactly what you perceive yourself to be. Whatever you perceive yourself to be, that is exactly who you are. And even if you're striving to be a greater leader, right? If you're striving to become a more active runner, right? Absolutely, write that down. Whatever you write down, whatever you see yourself as, that's exactly who you are. That doesn't mean you can't change for the better, all right? Doesn't mean that you're perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. None of us are perfect. Doesn't mean you can't change for the better. Because that's what we're here to do, to change for the better, right? Okay, let's go through this list, family. Rich versus poor. What's the mindset? Rich versus poor, okay? Okay, let's go through it. Success is your obligation, right? Success is an obligation. Okay, folks still coming in. Success is an obligation. The poor person thinks on a level to say success is evil. Okay, 1 second, guys. Got to admit some more folks in. Okay, there we go. All right, so the rich person says success is my obligation, right? I like to add on, right, the 10X rule, right? 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. That's great, a great book that I always recommend those people who really want to take their lives and take their business to the next level 10 times, working 10 times as hard to accomplish great things, to accomplish the next levels and whatever you're doing. Definitely read that book. They have an audio book. You can look at it on YouTube, whatever the case is. Success is your duty, your obligation, and your responsibility. That's where that comes from, the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, okay? Rich people say it's time to invest money. I want to invest money. Poor person says, I really have to spend money. How many people have heard that before? Do I really have to spend money to make money? Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to invest. Scared money doesn't make money, right? Okay. Rich people, they use debt for investments. Poor people, they use debt for spending, right? Everybody knows the difference between investment and spending. You don't need to go through that. You guys are leaders on the line. Okay? Rich people thinks with both, right? Say, hey, you know what? We can make this happen both ways, right? We think about the possibilities, right, of this happening and that happening all at the same time. We're working together. We can absolutely earn money in Forex and absolutely help people build their epic empire, right? Poor people say, you know what? They only think one or the other. Well, it's either one thing is going to work or the other one's going to work. No, both can work. Okay. Rich people has a financial plan. How many people have a financial plan? Keep it real with yourself. How many people have a financial plan, or do you have a budget? Right. Okay. Financial planning. I learned being in banking for many years. There's a difference between having a checking and savings account and having a budget, and then having multiple accounts and being able to allocate your funds for specific things, right? Did you know some people actually have accounts specific for an attorney just in case they get in trouble? Okay, that's the person that's in some type of industry that they need a lawyer, but they have a specific account, savings account, whatever account, for purpose. It's purposeful for this account to have this amount in it, that it, okay? All right. Rich person thinks on expanding. A poor person thinks on contracting, right? Holding on. There's a difference, right? Expanding is the law of prosperity. Contraction is the law of scarcity. Constantly holding on to the money instead of understanding that in order to expand, you must expand your mind, you must expand your resources, you must expand your finances. Rich person makes things happen. A poor person says things happen to them, right? Rich person reads and studies. Right? You guys are great. You guys are rich. All of you are rich on this line. Poor person refuses to study. Rich person is responsible. A poor person is constantly blaming other people. Rich person, attention on the future, right? Poor person, attention on the past. Rich person thinks in solutions, right? I want you to write this down. You know, we leaders, we make up words all the time and phrases all the time. I want you to type this in the chat box. See who does it first. I want you to type in the chat box, I am a problem resolutionist. That's right. We make up words all the time. I am a problem resolutionist, right? That's how a rich person thinks. I solve problems. I'm a problem resolutionist. Okay. Poor person thinks in problems. There you go. I like that. It looks good. Looks good. I'm a problem resolutionist. I focus on solving problems. And the more people I help solve problems, it solves my problems, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm a problem resolutionist. Rich people buys time. Poor person wastes time. Rich person, multiple flows of income. Poor person, single flow. I love multiple streams. Who loves multiple streams? All right, rich person, net worth driven. Poor person, income driven. All right? And which one are you? Are you income driven or net worth driven? Rich person pays themselves first. My father told me that a long time ago. When I was young, I did not understand it. But when I got older, I'm like, yes, I'm paying myself first. Okay? Pay yourself first. Poor person says, I'm gonna pay other people first. Okay? Rich person says, the goal driven. Poor person, work driven. Listen, you can't get rich thinking poor. Nobody would ever become rich thinking poor. Okay? All right, let's keep going. Here we go. This one is loaded right here, family. This one is loaded. Read it with me. To attract better, you have to become better yourself. Stop. I want you to stop right there. Read it again. To attract better, you have to become better yourself. Right? So a lot of folks, I had a conversation with a business partner of mine earlier. And they're like, why do I keep attracting these types of people? I'm like, what types of people? Just people who act this way or act that way. I won't get specific, but act this way and act that way. And I said to the person, I said, well, you have to check your frequency. You have to really check and see what you're projecting into the world, right? In order to attract better, you must become better at the same time. Oh, let's go back. Trying to let more people in. Here they come. Okay. All right. So in order to attract better, you must become better. Right? I was talking about my friend who was like, why am I attracting these types of people? And I can tell you, I was thinking of this myself. Absolutely. I can tell you that when you project the right energy, when you project yourself in a positive manner, and not just projection, but actually living in a positive manner, you will attract people that you don't even know into your business. Okay, let's continue to read. Read with me. You can't do the same things and expect change. Stop. Woo. Just that line alone, right? You guys know it. You heard of it before. Person doing the same thing and over, expecting a different result. That's insanity. But I always say this, right? Nothing changes until something changes, right? Something has to change. Okay, and you guys are doing something different, which is great. Let's keep reading. You can't blame anyone or anything. It's time to take, I like to put full responsibility for your reality. Okay? Who's with me? Type 777 if you're with me. You can't blame anyone or anything. It's time to take full responsibility for your reality. That's why we're on the line. That's why we're doing what we're doing, right? That's why we absolutely are getting this mindset training, we're understanding that we have mind power. It all starts right here, but we have to take full responsibility of everything that's going on in our lives. See, leaders take full responsibility, right? Leaders take full responsibility. So what does that mean? You know, we were taught this a long time ago, right? That if something good happens, the team made it happen. If something bad happens, the leader takes responsibility for the bad things that are happening. Okay? And sometimes that could be hard to do, but it's real. Okay? It's real. Take full responsibility. Start transforming your mindset. That's what we're doing right now. Start upgrading your habits, right? Start being more positive. Who's positive? Who's positive? Right? I've been saying this for years. You got to have a PMA all day, every day. Somebody type in PMA. You got to have a PMA all day, every day. What is that? Positive mental attitude all day, every day. I've been saying it for years. Got it from my mentor a long time ago, multi-million-dollar mentor, right? You got to have a PMA no matter what. You're probably saying, you know what? That sounds easy to do, but it's hard. Well, everything in life is not easy. But guess what? This is something else I learned. I used to work for Costco Wholesale. Okay. I worked in almost every position on the front end, the front portion, they call it the front end. So while I'm working in the office, every now and then, they need help with being a cashier. You know, so while Costco may pay well, they will take every dime out of you and make you work every other position in order to get the work done. So I'm in the office. I worked in the vault. Okay. So I had to handle all the money that came in, all the checks that came in. I had to encode the checks, had to count all the cash. Also had to take care of the vault, all the money in the warehouse, right? They trusted me. Yeah, they trusted me. Absolutely. So make a long story short, they asked me to come out and help out and be a cashier until other cashiers were coming in. Now, of course, I have work to do in the vault with all this money. Turn around. I said, okay. So I'm out there. I'm doing, I'm being a cashier. That's where I started. And then I got promoted to the office. So I'm being a cashier. I'm going through it. I'm not really feeling it. You can see it all over my face. I'm really not happy because I have work to do in the office. I have to take care of the cash because I know by the time I get back, it's going to be a whole lot of cash for me to count. It's just going to be a lot. So a gentleman came up to me and he saw that I was a little perturbed, a little upset. And, went through everything. He was nice. And he said, son, it was an older gentleman, respecting. He said, son, he says, I don't know what you're going through, but I want you to understand that 10% is what happens to you. 90% is how you react to it. And you're in control of the 90%. Now, he said that to me, I want to say probably almost 27 years ago. And it still sticks with me today. Family, I want to let you know that with everything going on today, 10% is what's happening to you, but 90% is what you can control. 90% is what you are in control of as far as your reaction. All right? You control that. You're in total control of that. You control the outcome of what you perceive for yourself, for your future, for your business, for everything. Okay? Remember that. I want you to carry that. Write it down. Do what you need to do to understand that it's only 10%. You're in control. Stay positive, family. Stay positive. All right. Some of you guys seen this. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. I always laugh at this, right? Because how many times have we been in a race when we were kids? Now, I've always been a tall guy. I've always had long legs, and I was pretty fast, when I had less weight. But a lot of folks, right, would focus on the person running way ahead of them instead of focusing on the goal. Focus on the goal, right? At the bottom it says, worry about. Now, I didn't type this, okay? But it says, worry about your lane, your own lane, okay? I crossed it out. I don't like to use that word, worry. What I always say is focus on your own lane. Just focus. Focus on the goal. Don't look left. Don't look right. Okay. Focus on your goal. You see a lot of folks moving on up, hitting founder 2,000, 5,000, ambassador, icon, right? Congratulate them. Focus on your goal. What is your goal? To become a scalper, a day trader? What is your goal? To become founder 500, 1,000, ambassador, whatever it is, just focus. Focus on you, your team, focus on EE legacies, focus on helping each other grow together, okay? And when you see the next person winning, congratulate them, congratulations, all right? Congratulate them, but focus on your goal. You'll get there when the time is right for you to get there, right? Because you're going through this process. Okay, I want you to watch this video real quick. Some of you may have seen this, but this is it right here. Let's go.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
All right, family, all right. Was that powerful? Was that good for you? Did that feed you? Okay, I hope it did. I hope it did. All right, family, it's time for some work as we wrap this up. I appreciate you being on. It's time for some mind and business growth work, okay? Salute, DNA. All right, here we go. Family, it's time for some work. You ready? Write this down or screenshot it. What I want you to do this week is I want you to find a motivational, inspirational video on YouTube, okay? Specifically, I want you to find, specifically to help you grow, I want you to find something from either John C. Maxwell, Jim Rohn, E.T., or anyone else that has to do with mindset, motivation, and inspiration, okay? Number two, I want you to write down what stood out the most to you from these inspirational videos or motivational videos, okay? Write it down, right? And then I want you, number three, to apply what stood out to your life and your business this week. Would you do that this week? Number four, I want you to share with your sponsor or your upline senior leader What lessons you will apply to your life and business based on what you learned today, based on what you learned today, or what you learned from that inspirational video, okay? Write down what are your goals for the week, the month, and the new year. Do you guys realize that 2021 is on the horizon? It's right around the corner, okay? Number 6, keep yourself accountable. I'll say it again. Keep yourself accountable. Get an accountability partner or ask your accountability partner to keep you accountable. Short-term sacrifice, right? And number 7, last but not least, 7 is my favorite number, 777 in the chat box. Have fun. Go hard so you can play hard in your journey in long-term success. Short-term sacrifice, long-term success. Who's ready to succeed? Who's ready to take it to the next level? Who's ready to do it? Who's ready to get up from this round table and go out and do what you must do in order to be successful? Yes, it's an individual thing. Yes, you have to have your mindset right so then you can align yourself with everybody else in the EE Legacies and everybody else on your team to make this happen. I want to thank you all for being on with me tonight, family. This has been great. I love having fun with you guys. And don't forget, we have our next opportunity call coming up with the fam, DNA, right? Derek and Isla coming up at 9. But make sure you invite everyone to the next opportunity call and round table that's about to come up. All right, I appreciate and love you guys. It's your man, James Brown Jr., AKA VKJ. You already know how we do. Love you guys, and definitely will see you in success together. All right, we'll see you on that next call. God bless.